right, y'all. Day 1 of my 25-day challenge. And we can step out of the will of God for our life because of our feelings. Like, we be so in our feelings. I'm just in my feelings. It ain't about feelings. Okay, it's about choices. Just like we have choices in this life. We have choices to follow God, to go out and do this and that. We got choices. We make choices. Like, we make choices to read our Bible every day. We make choices to get up and pray. We make choices to even be in our kids' life. Okay? It's choices that we have in this life. It's not about feelings. Okay? Get out your feelings. So when it comes to us living with a God, like, we have to be disciplined and put that work in. Like, we do. We have to learn God's voice, and only way we can learn God's voice is in His Word, learning His Word, reading His Word. And there's no other way, because we'll be confused. Like, that's when confusion will come in, because one voice will be telling us something, and then we're like, oh, I just thought I just needed to do this, and we know God's voice because of His Word, because He speak to us through His Word. It's like in Genesis, it said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. Okay? It's the Word that God. We got to be in a Word, because God speak to us through the Word. It's like we can be feeling like we need to go to this job and work this job. We can be feeling like we need to work this job. We can be feeling like we need to go and make more money, and like we need to show up differently financially and all this. So we like, ooh, I'm about to go get this job, and knowing that you're not feeling it, and you go and work this job, and then this job is causing you frustration. It's causing you to just distance yourself from not only your walk with God, it distance you from family, it distance you from like the things that you thought or wanted to do, like the things that you desire in your heart. It really distances you from it, because you trying to work this job and get this money and all of this other stuff. And then we got to understand that we started to idolize money, because it's like, oh, we don't believe God. We don't have our faith. We don't have enough faith to believe that God is going to provide. When He told you a thing, He told you like, oh, I need you to sit down in this season. I need you to do this in this season. I need you to just get better with your relationship with me in this season. And instead, like, oh, I'm distancing myself more going to work this job. And of course, we have to work a job, because if we don't work, we don't eat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, it can be things that God put on our heart that we should be doing, like to stay in the will of God, to still work and make money and still serve God. So some of those things that's put in front of us, like, for example, a job. You going to work this job, all right, we working it for a whole another reason, because at the end of the day, it's the discipline to make your own, work your own business, and do the things that, and still be able to do what God has put you on this earth to do, but you have to put that work in to build that business and all that. And sometimes it takes for you to go and work a job to, get that money, to build that company, build that business, but some things we just not called to do. We just not called to do it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like I said, it's a test. It's God put us in this place. God called us to this place that He trying to see if we really trust Him. He trying to see if we really trust that He will provide. He trying to see if we really trust Him. He have to see that we trust Him to take us to the next level, the level that we need to, be at for a certain area, a certain time of our life. So maybe He told you to start that business. Maybe He told you something like, what's the last thing that God told you to do, and what you was doing. You stressing out and worrying about money. You worrying, and worrying is worship to the devil, because God don't give us that spirit of worry. Of course, we human, we're going to worry about something, but then we're like, oh, God, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I give myself away. That was the wrong part, but you know what I mean. Like, we give it to God. And then we have to realize that when we do put money on that pedestal, we start to idolize money. And then when we idolize anything, God is going to allow us to, go ahead and, you're going to hear some other stuff, and I'm going to just let you go ahead, because now you in idolatry now. Now you idolizing the thing, and you're not looking at me. You're not trying to hear and believe and trust in me. So now I just got to let you go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So get out of your feelings. Stop trying to feel some things, you know what I'm saying? And get in the will of God. Allow God to lead your life. Allow God to give you that instruction and guide you where you need to go. Choose to follow God, and not only follow God, but choose to obey Him and trust in Him. Choose to trust in the Lord and allow Him to put you on the path that you need to be on. And, because sometimes we can because in the word it say that God make our crooked path straight. He put us back on that straight path. Okay? So get out your feelings. Let God operate where He need to operate. How He need to operate. All right? But make sure you stay at peace. You spread some love. Don't forget to pray. Love with them babies, y'all. Peace. All right, y'all. So I am on this 25-day challenge to post regardless of what's happening. I'm a full-time real mom. This is real time right now. So regardless of what's in my background, my kids is, just making noise in the background. My baby okay. She was okay when she was crying. So don't panic, y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe and like and share if y'all led to. This is my baby. Moments after recording.